Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and this is the TOR Report for the week of August 24th, 2013. This week's news. The Freelancer's Bounty Pack has hit the game, offering a ton of new items. Running through the list, 2 new color crystals, Blood Red and Hot Orange, some new armor sets, the Dynamic Vandals, the Volcanic Vandals, the Potent Combatant, the Energetic Combatant, Mandalore the Preservers, and the Series 505 robotic set that allows you to replace parts of your body with robotic parts. A few other random singles and sets have also been released. The new pack also includes 8 new pets, 2 new titles, 8 new vehicles including the Woodland Varactyl, 6 weapons, 5 emotes, and 3 new dye modules, the Dark Purple Black, the Light Gray Deep Blue, and the Deep Gray and Black. As I have been rolling through the pictures, if anyone has any questions on what item is what, leave a comment below and I will try and answer you. And now we'll switch over to some dev chat. Jason and other players have found an issue with the new Treek Companion Conversations. Once past the initial conversation, no matter how high you get their affection, you are not able to continue the story. Amber Green then says that this issue was only partially fixed in the last update, and most players will find that she no longer is asking for a ship conversation. It would seem that if you are on the Republic side and are trying to complete the Aratek Ice Vehicle quest, then you are going to run into some issues, as the Esselis is not reporting a quest complete. Amber Green then confirms that this is a known bug and will be fixed in an upcoming patch. And finally, in a post from Amber Green, if you are looking to get your hands on the emergency medical table, you will have to wait a bit longer as it was left out of the Shipment 3 bounty packs, and they hope to have a solution soon. And now it's time for Tales from the Galactic Codex. In this week's episode, we catch up with the Sith Marauder.
These blasted Balmorans have no idea what's good for them. They should have fallen to their knees in gratitude when we first offered to bring them into the glory of the Empire.
One way or another, we will bring them to their knees.
Well said, my lord. Perhaps you wouldn't mind assisting me with a small problem. Last week, those wretched rebels managed to reprogram the defense turrets around Sobrik to detect and target Imperial troops. The engineers I sent to fix them were massacred. My only hope is to find someone willing to brave both the rebels and the turrets themselves to repair them.
What's in it for me?
I lost my best engineers to this threat. If you stop it, you're welcome to all I would have paid them. The turrets are scattered around the perimeter of the city and guarded well by rebel spies. You'll need to use this to neutralize their defenses, then upload this code to allow us to reprogram the proper targets. Those rebels will pay for their impertinence with their lives.
The turrets are ready for reprogramming.
Hail the Emperor! I owe you my thanks and far more. The Corps of Engineers will more than compensate you for your service. Now those rebels will see how lucky they are to be part of the glorious Empire.
If you would like to send me a question, send questions to kidleeasf@gmail.com or send me a private message on YouTube. The first question of the day comes in from Jordan W. Actually, he has a few short questions, so I will tackle these one at a time. So number one is, will there be ships from the original trilogy in Star Wars The Old Republic? And the answer to that would be no. It's a technology or update thing. Star Wars The Old Republic takes place about 2,600 years before Episode 1. All of the ships that are in that time frame are more advanced or are upgraded models of the current ones that are in-game. Question 2 is, will we ever have ship upgrades in the game? If you mean, will we be able to replace parts and add guns or shield upgrades? We kind of have that now, but it's not really the best system in the world. If you mean, will we get new ships? It is known that the devs are working on a space project update, so we might get some new ships in that feature. We will just have to wait and see on that one. Third question is, I was playing on my smuggler and was wondering, when do I get a speeder? So let me just run down all of the speeder numbers. Subscribers get their mounts at level 15. If they use their legacy bonus, they can get it at level 10. So preferred status and free-to-play players will get their mounts 5 to 10 levels after that. And then the last question is, when will I be able to purchase cartel coins? And the answer to that is, everybody can purchase cartel coins right when they get in the game at level 1. Question number 2 comes in from Dr. Black Ops 2. He says, I read on chat that someday there will be a new patch which will introduce the housing living to Star Wars The Old Republic like they had in Star Wars Galaxies. Is this true, and what do you know about it? Well, I'm sorry to say that this game will never have player housing like Star Wars Galaxies did. That game was built with housing in mind. You know, you go out, you find a nice piece of open land, you plop down your house, and you just, go to town. The Star Wars The Old Republic game engine just is not designed for that. In this game, basically your ship is your house. Now, it is possible that they will open up ships to give us more options for placing items, storage, decorating, things like that. There has been talk about doing guild capital ships, but then again, all of this is in their super secret space project. So we will have to wait and see. And the final question for the day comes in from Give 'em Misery. Do you think Star Wars The Old Republic will die because they are getting rid of ranks 8v8? If not, then when do you think it will die? I know it's a sore subject, but I'm sure it will happen. No, I don't think the game is going to die because of the removal of the 8v8 ranked war zones. The devs have chosen to remove this feature based on a lack of people playing it. As far as my thoughts about when this game will die, I will say this. All games run their course. EverQuest has been going for 14 years. World of Warcraft's been going for 8 or 9. So it's real hard to say. I think the real test for Star Wars The Old Republic is going to come in the next year to year and a half, when WildStar, Elder Scrolls, and EverQuest Next come out. If it can keep a solid player base through all of that, then I think it'll be fine for a long, long time. And that will do it for this episode of the TOR Report. Now, I will not have a TOR Report next week, as it is a holiday weekend here in the United States, so I will have to skip out on that one, but the week after that, I'll be good to go for another TOR Report and hopefully wrap up all the news for the last 2 weeks. So with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.